2018 is a huge year for an iconic Kansas City business. This year marks 25 years since the Roasterie was founded. So founder Danny O'Neill took us on a tour of the place where they grind out perfection all day long. Born and raised in a small town in Iowa, Danny O'Neill didn't dream of owning a coffee empire, ever.
Thought I was going to be an attorney until I realized, what attorneys did and how much it wasn't going to fit with the way I like to roll,
But in high school, he spent a year as a foreign exchange student in Costa Rica, and it changed the course of his life.
At the time, I had never been on a jet. I had never been really anywhere without somebody in my family. I didn't speak Spanish. Literally opened up my eyes to the world, to a whole new culture. My best friends were going coffee picking, so I jumped in a Jeep and went coffee picking with them and spent several weeks doing that. And I just loved it. Even though I didn't drink coffee at the time, it felt just like working on a farm in Iowa. And then as soon as I got back, 3 weeks later, I started college, and my first finals, I started drinking coffee. I have never not drank a ton of coffee every single day since then. In fact, I'm gonna have a drink right now.
He filled his first orders for freshly roasted coffee in 1993 out of his basement in Brookside.
24 years ago today, I would have been down in the basement ironing my bag shut. This was our first bag sealer. And then this was a second generation sealer. We thought we were so cool when we had this.
Walking through the Roasterie factory on Southwest Boulevard today, it feels like a lifetime ago.
Probably 95, 96 when we had an idea to put an airplane up. We had a friend of mine who's an engineer come over, and he estimated that it would be about $1 million to beef up the building enough to put an airplane on top of it. And we were about $1 million short of having $1 million. So we ended up having this airplane built for us. We used that as an awning for 10 years at our old plant. And that was almost $1 million less than $1 million also.
Today, the Roasterie ships thousands of pounds of coffee a year to stores, restaurants, and cafes across America.
Overall, as big as all this is, it's pretty much exactly the same as in my basement. And for 20 plus years, people would say, when you get bigger, you're not going to be able to do that, or you're not going to be able to do this. And that, of course, makes the hair on the back of our neck stand up when we hear that. But we still do what we've always done. We still roast, pack, ship, same day. UPS comes either 2 times or 3 times a day. We just are continually running to beat the clock.
So what's next for the man who's conquered coffee in the Midwest?
This is our 25th year, so we're going to have a year-long celebration for that. And then each of the cafes are going to get remodeled. Oh, and then I'll say one other thing. We want to augment our app. It'll handle your frequent flyers, so you don't have to have a separate card. It doesn't matter where you buy the Roasterie coffee, it's going to be on that.
No matter how big they get, though, Danny says he still lives in the house where the business started. In fact, he told his wife they're not moving ever because it holds too much meaning. So they're here.